Welcome back. Frustrated residents who live near the Westonaria Borwa Mega project in the West Rand District municipality of Gauteng allege that over 200 RDP homes have been occupied illegally. They claim that the homes are being sold for 40,000 rands each, while there are people who have been on the waiting list since 1996. Gauteng MEC for Human Settlements, Tasneem Motara, has admitted that they are aware of the illegal occupants and said the department has laid a civil charge against the criminals. Newzroom Africa's Zola Sholwana is in Westonaria and joins us now live. Zola, very good morning to you. So maybe let's get to understand this. These RDPs were built, they were completed, but they were just not allocated, and this is then what led to the gap of criminality.
Well, yes, indeed. That's exactly the story, according to what we are being told by residents or community members, Kat. So these RDP houses were complete and they were ready for occupation in 2022. And that's when the people that are currently occupying them, I'm talking about over 200 units, illegally invaded those RDP homes. Now, some community members who are saying they've been waiting to be allocated for several years have, expressed dissatisfaction over that. And they have gone as far as speaking to Gauteng MEC for Human Settlements about that, demanding them to be, to be taken out of, to be evicted rather, out of those RDP houses. But the MEC said that they will then wait on a court order for that to be done. But they're saying they've been waiting for the longest time. Let's actually get to speak to them and find out what or where their frustration stems from. So thank you very much for your time. Just take us through your frustrations. So when the project was complete, what was the process followed to allocate those people homes? Did they invade the homes illegally?
Yes, they did invade the homes illegally. Some of the houses were complete, some of the houses were incomplete.
Mm-hmm. Okay, so what is your frustration as a community member?
Our frustration as a community member, we are worried in terms of allocation, because those people who are occupying the houses, just few of residents from Greater Westonaria. The rest, we don't know where they come from. And then the other frustration is that the list that they are having as a human settlement now, it doesn't reflect our own communities. We are in Westonaria. We did emphasize to the 6th administration of the province to say, let the allocation be done as quickly as they can. Those people who have occupied our houses, they should be removed. Therefore, the MEC, when we met 2 days ago, she indicated that the court case is still at the High Court. And then as a community, we are frustrated that this case, it takes very long, because most of our elderly people, child-headed orphans and orphans, disability, including those all able men and women who were supposed to be allocated that day when the illegal occupation was happening. Even today, they are not yet allocated. For your information, I was doing beneficiary registration in 96 to 2004 and even now I was never allocated in Simonye and even in Borwa.
Have you tried to perhaps speak to the people that currently live in those RDP houses just to find out how they were allocated? Because there's also allegations that they are selling those RDP homes for 40,000 rand.
In fact, those people, we went there and checked on our own with the developer there. Most of them, they have bought those houses. And then others, they are in our list. We allowed them to occupy those houses because they are on our list. They have signed the subsidies. Allocation was the last resort. So we indicated to them that if illegal occupants are occupying our houses, they should also occupy. They should not be removed, even when the next allocation is done.
The 40,000 rand, who did they say they paid it to? Who did they buy the units from?
Ma'am, I cannot disclose that because it's a very critical and it's dangerous. Okay. But they know, we have emphasized, the manager of human settlement, Mr. Langa, knows. I have indicated that many a times to say, Many of them, they have bought houses there, but we don't want to reveal those people who sold those houses because it's officials of government who are doing that.
Did you inform the MEC upon her visit about those people that have allegedly sold the homes to those illegal occupants?
No, I didn't because I didn't have much time because she was in a hurry. But we did indicate our frustration that people are continuing buying our houses.
So what's going to happen if these people are not evicted at a time where you actually want them to be evicted? Well, what's going to happen to some of the beneficiaries that have been waiting since 1996 to be allocated?
There are new houses that are complete now. The MEC, they were doing snagging. So what we told the MEC that this process of allocation in those new houses should be our local guys here. If that is not done before December, we will be also, as people who must be allocated, will occupy those houses.
Thank you very much, sir. That is Father, one of the people that has been in the forefront in demanding that Human Settlements does something about the illegal occupation of, the Westonaria Borwa Mega project. We will be going there, of course, and hoping to get to speak to some of the people that are living there so we can find out how, what processes do they follow for them to be able to occupy those RDP houses. And a little bit later on, we'll also be getting a comment from Human Settlements as to when, because she did admit that she's aware of the fact that people have illegally occupied those RDP homes. Now, the question is, when will these people be served a court order, or when will they be evicted so that proper processes are actually followed for the rightful beneficiaries to be allocated in those homes? You'd understand, Katlego, that this has become an issue in many parts of South Africa where some people, would end up invading those homes and illegally occupying them, and there's many RDP houses, some are even left incomplete, and, you'd find people completing them for themselves and occupying them. But we'll see where this one will head to. Back to you in studio.